Good morning and welcome. Before we begin the proceedings, may I take you through today's agenda. A welcome by His Honour William Morris, orator of this ceremony. Assistant Vice-Chancellor, Postgraduate Developments, Professor Mohammed Abdel Haq will address the congregation. Presentation of research graduands, presentation of honorary awards, presentation of graduands award holders. Conferment of awards by the Assistant Vice-Chancellor, Postgraduate Developments, Professor Mohammed Abdel Haq. Finally, a few words from the Student Union President, Saad Mahmood. During the presentation of graduands, and as a courtesy to other graduands who have not yet been presented, please remain seated until the end of the congregation. Assistant Vice-Chancellor Postgraduate Developments will confer awards on all students at the end of the congregation. Please may I request that you ensure all mobile phones are switched to silent mode, and please feel free to take photographs. Professional photographs of your handshake on the stage will be available to purchase today at the Greater Manchester Business School. Finally, as the procession starts, please stand and remain standing for the national anthem. Thank you.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the university, welcome to this morning's degree congregation. The order of proceedings is printed in your programme. I now call on the Assistant Vice-Chancellor to address the congregation.
Distinguished guests, colleagues, students, and your families and friends, I am delighted to join you today to celebrate this very special occasion. I congratulate you all on your achievements, which I appreciate are the result of hard work, dedication, and sacrifice. It is wonderful to see you here, supported by your loved ones, who I am sure are delighted to be celebrating your successes with you today. Shortly, you will be able to say that you are the proud recipient of a degree from the University of Greater Manchester. This is the first graduation ceremony since we changed our name in December 2024. So it makes today an extra special occasion. Our new university title, announced at the end of last year, reflects the incredible journey this institution has been on over the past 200 years. The value of a higher education degree, particularly from a UK university, holds profound global significance. It opens the door to a wealth of opportunities, broadens your horizons, and equip you with skills that will serve you for a lifetime, both professionally and personally. University is more than just a place of learning. It is an experience that expands the mind and opens the heart. It brings together people from all walks of life, each with different ideas, cultures, and perspectives that challenge and inspire us. It is here that lifelong friendships are made, built on shared experiences, laughter, and growth. These are the connections that shape who we are and will stay with us long after we leave these halls. Cherish these friendships. We are proud to have deep roots in Bolton community, but we have come a long way since our early days as one of Britain's first mechanics institutes, and our new title reflects that journey. We are now a major international presence with global partners across the world. We are ranked 32nd in UK universities, according to The Guardian, so your achievement should not be underestimated. We are the highest placed modern university in Britain, and we have ambitious plans for the future. Our student satisfaction scores remain year on year the highest in the Northwest. We are committed to delivering the very best quality education. The students are at the heart of everything we do. One of the core principles that defines the very spirit of a great university is universalism. As Professor Jonathan Cole explained, universalism is the belief that new ideas and claims to truth must be judged by objective standards, not by who presents them or by their background, status, or personal beliefs. Within the university, this principle takes on a deeper meaning. It upholds the idea that every individual contribution should be evaluated based on merit, not on race, not on gender, not on religion, not on class, not on nationality, or political opinion. It is this commitment to fairness and intellectual honesty that makes the university a place where knowledge can genuinely grow and where truth can be pursued without bias or exclusion. As we gather here today to celebrate your achievement, this principle of universalism stands as both of a foundation of your education and a call to action. It reminds us that the degree you receive today were not simply given, they were earned through effort, intellect, and resilience. And it challenged us as a graduate of this institution to carry these values into the world, to judge others fairly, to seek truth without prejudice, and to ensure that merit, not privilege, guides how we lead, create, and serve. Our new medical school, based at the Royal Bolton Hospital, will soon admit its first cohort of students. This is a significant milestone and a positive impact on society and the university. It will accelerate our commitment to healthcare and medicine, benefiting our local community, the Greater Manchester and Northwest region, and the country at large. I would like to personally thank all the academics and supporting staff who have helped you in your journey. They continue to be committed to putting our students at the heart of everything they do, and it is that unwavering focus that makes our university such a special place. I would like also to extend my gratitude to friends and colleagues who had a hand in organizing today's ceremony, especially Beverly Knight, Fawzia Dean, Kelly Squires, Jason Bindleberry, Adam Lowe, and Sharon Sturgis. Graduation takes months of planning, so thank you all for the hard work. But today also, let's give a well-deserved thank you to the nearest and dearest, to you, who have been with you every step of the way on your student journey. Parents, siblings, children, partners, and friends have all played an important part in helping you to reach today's significant achievement. Their support has been invaluable. Today, we join together to highlight and celebrate your achievement in what is a very special year, our 200th anniversary, and a birthday demands a party. So what better way to celebrate than your graduation, the culmination of all your hard work. You can be immensely proud, just as we are, to have arrived at this moment of celebration. If I may, a final piece of advice before I leave you. As you step out into the world today, remember this: success is not a straight line. Life will surprise you. Sometimes it will lift you higher than imagined, and other times it will test you in ways you never expected. But what truly matters is how fast you move. But what truly matters is not how fast you move or how far you go. It is your resilience. It is the quiet strength to keep going when things get tough, to keep believing when doubt creeps in, and to, most importantly, never give up on yourself. Take care of your mind and well-being as much as your ambitions. Rest when you need to. Speak kindly to yourself and others. Ask for help without shame. You don't need to be perfect. You just have to keep showing up. Trust that you are enough and you have what it takes to reach your goals. Today is an example of this. We are delighted to have been a chapter in your story. I wish you all the best with your future endeavors. Congratulations to you all. Thank you.
I now call upon Amanda St. John, the narrator, to present research graduands for their awards.
For the degree of Doctor of Education, for their thesis entitled Education Leadership, Almartino Odell Richards. For the degree of Doctor of Education, for their thesis entitled A Critical Postmodern Feminist Exploration of Identity, Agency, and Academic Drivers to Study and Secure Graduate Employment, Non-Traditional British South Asian Women Studying for a Business and Management Undergraduate Degree, Lisa Bernadette Rees O'Donnell. For the degree of Doctor of Education, for their thesis entitled Attitudes of Lecturers and Students Towards Disability and Inclusion of Higher Education Disabled Students and the Impact on Disabled Students' Lived Experiences, Anne Shaw. For the degree of Doctor of Education, for their thesis entitled Evaluating the Impact of Resilience on Retention, Attendance, and Graduate Success in Post-Compulsory Initial Teacher Education, a Mixed Methods Study, Julian Ayres. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, for their thesis entitled Examining Heritage, Textile Design Knowledge and Practice through the Museum Archive, Creative Interpretation of the Joseph Johnson Collection, Donna Lynn Claypool-Fildes. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, for their thesis entitled Stitchography, Conceptualizing Place Through a Walking Stitching Practice, Faye Joanne Power-Griggs. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, for their thesis entitled A Critical Assessment of Managers' Perceptions of Supply Chain Performance, a Case Study of International Oil Companies in Iraq, Farsad Nayaf Soli. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, for their thesis entitled Achieving Sustainable Competitive Advantage Through Human Resources in UK's Technology Industry, Aisha Kawar. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, for their thesis entitled Adoption of Human Resource Analytics to Improve Business Outcomes and to Solve Workplace Needs, a Case of the Nigerian Oil and Gas Sector, Gia Mane Odum. Thank you. for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy for their theses entitled Innovative Startups in Agriculture, the Effects of Establishing Agripreneurship via Social Entrepreneurship for Youths in Southeastern Nigeria, Charles Ugochukwu Enze. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy for their theses entitled Investigating Factors Affecting Apprenticeship Retention and Achievement in the Northwest of England, Training Provider Perspectives, Karen Tilby. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy for their theses entitled The Impact of Transformational Leadership on Employees' Motivation in Bahrain Oil and Gas Sector, Abdullah Al-Latif Ahmad Al-Sheikh. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy for their theses entitled Empowering Public-Private Partnerships, a reference framework for advancing sustainable waste management in the circular industry economy, a case study, the Emirate of Ajman, UAE, Khaled Muin Al-Alsani. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy for their theses entitled Exploring and Understanding Ethics within the Context of the Built Environment and Construction Management, Simbarosha Robertson Kanotunga. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy for their theses entitled Innovative Solutions to Improve Cities' Air Quality through AI-based Applications in Contribution to Sustainable Development, a case study of the Emirate of Ajam, UAE, Yanser Kaid. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy for their theses entitled Offshore Wind Site Selection and Utilization in Sri Lanka, Vijay Dilruk Aman Rapala. It's okay. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy for their theses entitled The Maker Project, Thinking Through Practice, Analysing the Importance of Creativity and Skill within Education and Society, Tom Sutton. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy for their theses entitled Soft Actor Critic-Based Deep Reinforcement Learning for Optimization of Global Maximum PowerPoint Tracking in PV Systems During Partial Shading Conditions, Vijay Kutham Pulakul Vishmumbaran. For the degree of Philosophy for their theses entitled Triboelectric Nanogenerators for Waste Mechanical Energy Harvesting, Shimna Shafiq. for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy for their theses entitled Propensity to Forgive, Mental Wellbeing Implications Amongst British and Nigerian People, a Transnational Study. Reginald Ugochukwu Amanze. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy for their theses entitled Reductive Mechanisms for Repetitive Negative Thinking, Exploring Predictors in Clinical and Non-Clinical Samples, Jesse Osaro Omoraji. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, for their theses entitled The Short and Long-Term Impacts of COVID-19 Pandemic on the Mental Health and Education of University Students, Rosie Elizabeth Allen. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, for their theses entitled Solar Energy Utilization Towards Sustainable Energy Transition in Jordan, Majid Al-Sadi. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, for their theses entitled An Analysis of the Disruptive Innovation of FinTech Implementation in Banking Sector, a comparative study between Islamic and conventional banks in Palestine, Jamal Hirani. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, for their theses entitled System Automation and Organization for Intelligent Electric Networks, Andreas Schmelter. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, for their theses entitled An Investigation of the Impact of Islamic Microfinance on Women's Entrepreneurship Development in Rural Areas of Bangladesh, a Case Study of Indigenous Women in Chittagong, Sunika Naz. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, for their theses entitled Corporate Social Responsibility Disclosure in Islamic Banking Sector, a Case Study of Bank Islam Brunei, Darussalam, BIBD, Tusadok Rashid Kazi. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, for their theses entitled Examining the Role of Social Media on the Rise of Radicalism, a Case Study of the Kingdom of Bahrain, Ahmed Ibrahim Salman Abdulatif Al-Dalikil. For the degree of PhD by practice, an auto-ethnographic perspective on my contributions to the development of mental health nursing in Hong Kong, Kin Kong Frederick Young. for the degree of PhD by practice for their theses entitled The Development of Therapeutic Coaching and Its Impact Upon Fatigue-Related Conditions, Alexander Howard. For the degree of Professional Doctorate in Health and Social Care, for their theses entitled Identity Crisis, Perceptions of the Trainee Nursing Associates and Registered Nursing Associates Professional Identity, a Phenomenological Study, Aliza Khan. Assistant Vice-Chancellor, this concludes the names of the research graduands.
Assistant Vice-Chancellor, it now gives me great pleasure to present to you Darren Knight, who is to be admitted to an honorary doctorate. Assistant Vice-Chancellor, it is a great honour to welcome Darren Knight here today. Darren Knight is the Chief Executive of George House Trust, a charity working for a world where HIV holds no one back. As the leader of a user-led HIV support charity working with many vulnerable and marginalized communities, Darren is committed to ensuring that people living with HIV have access to the information and the support they need to live healthy and confident lives. A key part of his role is tackling the pervasive stigma and discrimination that persists for people living with the virus. Darren, you have held a variety of roles in the voluntary and community sector over the last 20 years, including Chief Executive of Bolton Community and Voluntary Service Organisation from 2015 to 2020. While there, you established Bolton's Fund, a partnership initiative with Bolton Council and stakeholders to increase access to grants for Bolton's voluntary community and social enterprise, a programme which continues to thrive. Darren, your long-standing commitment to charity also included you being a development manager at Shelter from 2014 to 2015, where you were involved in a program to tackle entrenched, rough sleeping, drug use, and mental health issues, changing the way that services there operated. You also worked at LGBT Foundation from 2006 to 2014, where you progressed to the head of policy and engagement. One of your key passions is to ensure that people's voices are heard, understood, and involved in developing ideas, services, policy, and solutions. Darren, you are chair of Bolton's Octagon Theatre and have been on the board of the theatre since 2020. You are also a trustee for the grant-giving Lloyds Bank Foundation and a trustee of the groundbreaking drug checking and harm reduction charity, The Loop. Darren, you live in West Horton, and you are an active member of the community. You volunteer as a befriender for Bolton's older people's charity, Senior Solutions, and volunteered at Bolton Lads and Girls Club as a mentor and independent visitor from 2015 to 2023. Assistant Vice-Chancellor, for his outstanding contribution to community and to charity, it is my great pleasure to present Darren Knight for the degree of Doctor of the University, honoris causa.
I don't look old enough, do I? It's an absolute delight to be here today. Firstly, I'd like to thank the University of Greater Manchester for this doctorate for services to charity and community. It's an honour and a privilege to accept it, so thank you. When I got into work and saw a letter on my desk, I was intrigued. When I opened it, it said I'd been offered this amazing accolade, and I was bowled over, absolutely bowled over. It was fantastic to receive that. I think the main thing for me is I'm now in an alumni with Clive Myrie, Saria McKellen and Philomena Kunk, which is pretty stellar stuff for me. So I've been given 2 minutes to talk today about, kind of my role in community, and obviously to everybody who's receiving a degree today, well done to you, you're bloody amazing. I remember when I did mine. I just wanted to say a few things. So you've already heard my CV, which I maybe should have download that and put into ChatGPT. It'll be helpful for me in the future, for future job looking. But as a chair of the Octagon Theatre, I'm immensely proud of the creativity, boldness and inspiration of our arts and culture sector across Greater Manchester. And it truly sets us apart from those smaller regional theatres like the Royal Exchange and Shakespeare North. Roddy, that one's for you. As a befriender for Senior Solutions, I thoroughly enjoy getting out into the community every single week with a 90-year-old called Brian at the minute. It gets him out the house, we go and have food together, and it's really easy. And I think just doing those small acts of kindness by volunteering makes such a positive difference. So to everybody embarking on the career for the first time today and those next steps, make sure you give time to community. And if you're already in your career, give more time. It's really important. But the one thing I really need to talk to you about today is HIV. So I run a HIV support organisation that we just heard, and last year we marked 40 years of providing support since we were first established in 1985. But in 2025, we're still feeling the same impact of HIV stigma on people and communities as what was then. Fear, shame, blame, discrimination, homophobia, racism, sexism and inequity is what is at the heart of HIV stigma. So my job today is to enlist you, because I need your help. So, we want a bit of audience participation. Is that allowed? Good. Oh, thank God for that, otherwise it ruined my speech. Right, so, first one, I want you to repeat after me perfectly. HIV is completely preventable. Thank you. Yes, HIV is completely preventable by people knowing the status, taking PrEP, or using protection. Right, number 2. HIV is a treatable, manageable, long-term condition. Well done. So yes, people can take medication, you can't pass it on if you've got ineffective medication. And line number 3, HIV is my responsibility. Fabulous. Right, you're now all HIV activists along with me, so thank you. Take that into your future career. Make sure you go home today and tell at least one person that we could end HIV by 2030 if we all work together on tackling stigma, reduce the stigma around testing and build the confidence of people to live well with HIV. So when you get home, tell your nan, your mum, your dog, doesn't matter who, just make sure you tell somebody and spread that word, because I can't do it without you and we need your help. So thank you so much. Thanks once again to the University of Greater Manchester for this acknowledgement. Thanks to my mum and dad, who are in the audience today, who've obviously put up with me for many years, but mostly for instilling in me a strong sense of social justice and the fire and passion to call out wrong. Now go and smash HIV stigma, everybody. I'm ready for a car's pasty butty. Thank you.
may I now welcome all here who are to graduate in this year 2025. Assistant Vice-Chancellor, I now call upon Amanda St. John to present our graduands with their awards.
Master of Research, Environmental Management, with distinction, Franklin Uchechukwu Akega. With distinction, Chukwudi Raphael Okbani. With distinction, Zilly Huma. With distinction, Toyibat Mojisola Ogunbana. With distinction, Kudus Olawale Olatunde. With distinction, Osaretin Emmanuel Omome. With distinction, Osa Enaga Charles One. With distinction, James Olawagemega Oyesola. Thank you. With distinction, Sina Sanati. Vasil Karandan. Jumai Olawakeme Lietome. With distinction, Taiwo Olawatonbasun Ajiboye. With distinction, Suresh Buraskara Kayaimal. With distinction, Pierre Celestine Niyonzima Mugabu Shashka. With distinction, Amika Brown Celestine Ogubanega. With distinction, Elvis Quenu. With distinction, Musa Suleiman. With distinction, Chinoso Anthony Uche. Tilo Lope Ololuwa Odidaboye. Not this one. Not this one. Okay, not this one. You don't want this one. You do? You want this one? Yeah. Tololupe Olawutasan Adeboye. Jaspreet Singh. Ngose Mercy Manu. Chinonso Naboiki Ojoyo. Basilia Obiaketi Onyenwoni. Hamidat Omalui Shestu. Babatunde, Master of Science, Civil Engineering, with distinction, Babatunde Solomon Ajiwole. With distinction, Godfred Atkins Amaposa. With distinction, Daniel Uzundu Dike. Master of Science, Construction Project Management, with distinction, Timilehin Damilola Adiat. With distinction, Peter Gebenga Bamidele. With distinction, Abiosen Folowa Bakola Bankole. With distinction, Abiyomi Temitope Jimo. With distinction, Oluwasegun David Lawal. With distinction, Baba Naeem. With distinction, Oluwatobe Emmanuel Owayeye. With distinction, Mohammed Amin Pourhassani. With distinction, Amin Radinmer. With distinction, Mohammed Wakus Seal. Master of Science, Civil Engineering, Adigoke Abiodun-Ali. Mohammed Suleiman Javed. Khalifa Abubakar Oshiomole. Shahin Shobari. Shavindu Pebasoro Devina Sumanoseli Wejekun Bodiriso Mudivan Selej. Master of Science, Construction Project Management, Babatunde Hezekiah Adeleke. Arslan Ahmad. Ali Akhtar. Oyeyemi Arubi. Talha Bashir. Aliyu Mohammed Bello. Mohammed Arham Farouk. Maxwell Kent Ishaya. Sajad Khalid. Gabolahan Akinada Latillo. Maihol Moira. Chomad Pasindu Kotuwaje. Shahrukh Naveed. Basmila Nazari. Chibuenze Raymond NCME. Ignatius Ndubisi Ogbonna. Osikemue Oshayake. Dawood Mohammed Osman. Oleyemi Sunday Oyebamije. J. Jayeshbhai Patel. Nosiru Adeshina Sanusi. Aniket Kamalaka Sawant. Paul Temiteo Sunmano. Master of Science, Construction Project Management, Farhad Yaqub. Bachelor of Engineering with Honours, Biomedical Engineering, First Class Honours, Governor's Prize Final Assessment, Highest Academic Achievement Bachelors, Buiza Gihara Deborah. With First Class Honours, Natalia Detz. With First Class Honours, Hamad Rubani. Bachelor of Engineering with Honours, Civil Engineering, with First Class Honours, Harry James Adby. With First Class Honours, Ilyas Ali. With First Class Honours, Kenisha Edwards. With First Class Honours, Aman Jalil. With First Class Honours, Senad Kalichi. With First Class Honours, Jack Daniel McCann. With First Class Honours and Governor's Prize Final Assessment, Most Significant Achievement, Shauna Leanne Mills. With first class honours, Nathan Baguma. Bachelor of Engineering with honours, Biomedical Engineering, Safa Altaf. Ali Asad Zahidi. Bachelor of Engineering with honours, Civil Engineering, Abdullah. Mohammed Mustafa Samir Albaridi. Zishan Ali Akhtar. Liam Ashurst. Jack Kavanagh. Kieran Farrell. John Philip Jędrzejewski. Abdul Ghaffar Latifi. Huzaifa Patel. Kizar Pervez. Asimbanu Amula Raj. George Campbell Saunders. Usaid Shafi. William Philip James Trevor. Rodri James Vaughan. Sitana Abdallah Abdel Karim. Bachelor of Science with honours, Construction Project Management, Construction Site Management, with first class honours, Lauren Marie Wiley. With first class honours, Lucy Rowley. With first class honours, James Traherne. Bachelor of Science with honours, Facilities and Built Assets Management, with first class honours, Martin Andrew Joyce. With first class honours, Craig Robert Hill Lyons. With first class honours, Richard Mark McKnight. With first class honours, Wayne Matthew Powell. With first class honours, Stephanie Mary Welling. Bachelor of Science with honours, Construction Project Management, Construction Site Management, Ryan Crockett. Adam Nevin. Hamza Patel. Bachelor of Science with honours, Facilities and Built Assets Management, Siobhan Baxter. Marie Dolsalova. Dennis Downey. Douglas Charles Joseph Guy. Mohammed Isa. Ryan Smith. Colin Wells. BTEC Higher National Certificate, Construction and Built Environment, Civil Engineering, Shiaku Bokuri. BTEC Higher National Certificate, Construction Management for England, Construction Design and Build Technician, Joseph Coyle. Alice Elliott. Jake Liptrot. Joshua McBride. Master of Science, Civil Engineering, Atai Rabbi Rehan. For the award of Master of Science, Thesis, Construction Project Management, Mustansa Ali. Bachelor of Engineering, Biomedical Engineering, with distinction, Rayan Abdelatif Aboud. Master by Research, Environmental Management, Alaronke, Alayuseme, Alatunse. Master of Science, Construction Project Management, Zishan Haider. Assistant Vice-Chancellor, this concludes the names of the graduands.
Assistant Vice-Chancellor, it is my pleasure to invite you to confer the degrees. Will all those graduating please stand?
By virtue of the authority of my office as Assistant Vice-Chancellor of the University, I admit those in attendance and those listed in the program who are in absentia to these degrees, diplomas, and awards for which they have been presented here today. Our warmest congratulations to all of you. Well done.
Please be seated. I add my own congratulations to all who have now graduated. Saad Mahmood, the President of the Students' Union, will now say a few words.
Welcome everyone, respected Assistant Vice-Chancellor, professors, parents, friends, respected guests, and those who purely showed up for the samosas. We did it, the class of 2025, the survivors of 9 a.m. lectures, awkward group projects, and questionable flatmates. When I first arrived here from South Punjab with 2 suitcases and big dreams, I wasn't ready. In my first month, I wore 6 layers. I got lost in Ardale Center, and when I asked for something spicy, they gave me black pepper. But slowly, things changed. The cold didn't bother me as much, and the people become warmer. I began to grow, not just as a student, but as a person. But this growth didn't come easy. In 2019, my life changed when my father was diagnosed with liver cancer. "14 days later, he was gone. 2 weeks, that's all it took. One moment I was a university student. The next, I was the only son, the man of the house, the one everyone looked to. I returned to university, carrying much heavier than books. But I kept going because I had no choice, because I had people to support. I didn't walk alone. There was a one person, my grandfather, Mia Dost Muhammad, a man of few words and a strong tea. Every time I faltered, every time I come too close to give up, he would just say, "Mera Sharif Puttar hai tum," which translated, "You are my noble boy." That one sentence, that faith, it stitched my spirit together when everything felt broken. He didn't care about degrees or titles. He just cared about, I stood tall with integrity. Today, I am proud to be standing here as a student union president. It is a privilege to advocate international students, working class students, and those who just need someone in room to say, I see you, you matter. Grief does not just appear because you are busy. It follows you quietly, silently. But so does strength. In the years since 2019, I have carried my father's dream and my grandfather's words. And I carried my own beliefs that I could turn pain into purpose. And still, you are here. You just didn't earn a degree. You earned resilience. To my friends, thank you for carrying me when I wasn't carrying myself. To my professors, thank you for your patience. To my mother, thank you for being the backbone of our family. To my grandfather, Mia Dost Muhammad, thank you for never letting me forget who I am. To my father, Abu, your Sharif Putra made it. I hope I have done you proud. To the class of 2025, let's not just be graduate. Let's be good people. Let's build with kindness. Lead with compassion. Congratulations, everyone. Thank you so much.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the proceedings of this congregation. Please may I request that you remain standing while the platform party leaves the hall.